from my starter lock people, like you're starting a new journey, stick around, get you some tea, get you a snack, and I got you.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year.
Hi guys, it's your girl SoFineee and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not, you already know what it is. Let's get into this video. Hey guys, so we're doing another sit down video, and I know I look a little officey with my high chair, but I decided, you know what, let me sit down, prop this camera up, and just talk to you guys, because I know a lot of y'all going through it, and then you guys are DMing me and telling me that. But from my starter lock people, like you're starting a new journey, stick around, get you some tea, get you a snack, and I got you. So when many people start their lock, they talk about how much growth they've overcome, how much they went through, how much more spiritual they are, and not a lot of people are talking about how frustrating it is. Yes, starting your lock is a beautiful process, a beautiful journey, but it is not easy. Like, it's not for the weak. So I just want to come on here and talk to you guys and be real with y'all about how frustrating it can be on your lock journey. So if you're interested in this little tea time that we're having, keep on watching. I feel like one way that I don't want to say we bring the anxiety to us, but low-key that's exactly what we do. Like, you're looking online, so I want you guys to be more cautious of what you guys are absorbing online. So like watching different people's videos, watching what the kind of products they use, and having this notion that if I do the same thing, my locks will be the same, because that is not going to be the case. So everyone's journey is different. My journey is different. Who's another high YouTuber? Keisha Charmaine's locks are going to be different. West Indies Ray's locks, like everyone's locks are going to be different. Everyone's experience is different, and just because I may do something doesn't mean that you will have the same results. Same way as if West Indies Ray did something, for me to be like, oh, if she did this, it's about to be the same for me. That is what's going to really add to more frustration, because like I said, your journey is not their journey. Everybody is different. So making sure that you are cautious, like, okay, you can have lock crushes and be like, okay, I admire her hair, or I would like to have something like that. But saying like, yo, I need to have my hair like that exactly, that's what's gonna add to more frustration, and that's what we need to work on. Another thing that could be adding to frustration is the fact that you are not patient. I used to hate in the beginning of my journey always hearing patient. But honestly, like, as much as I hated hearing it, me being further down into my journey 4 years later, that's really all it is, just being patient and waiting. Our hair is like, think of a baby. When a baby comes out of the womb, they are now automatically a full-grown adult. They go through different development stages, they have different growth spurts, like the same way your hair will be as well. Like your hair needs to go through different stages, your hair needs to go through different, there's the budding stage, there's the dropping, like there's a whole bunch of stuff that goes into the stages of your locks, and just being patient is what's gonna help you. Like this next thing is gonna go back to what I was talking about, looking at other people's locks. Lock envy. Lock envy is really what's gonna add frustration as well, because once again you're gonna keep on going back to, oh, I wish my hair was like theirs, I wish my hair was like theirs, and honest to God, it would not be. No, like nobody has the same exact locks. You can be blood relatives, you can be twins, and you guys will still have different locks, and that's just the nature of it. Like, it's like our fingerprints. No one has the same fingerprints in the world. Even two identical twins have different fingerprints. Same as your locks, same as your hair. Like, it's part of the process. And with you having more lock envy, the same way how people would have body dysmorphia, hair dysmorphia is a thing. You can have your hair perfectly done, all well, and you just be like, my hair is ugly. The same way someone's body can be perfectly fine, healthy, and they still think they don't love their bodies. So hair dysmorphia is definitely a real thing. Another thing that could be adding to your frustration is you're stressed about your parts, you're stressed about your length, you're stressed about your size. Like, honestly, I feel like the best thing for you to be stressed about is whether your hair is healthy or not. If your hair is not healthy, then that's where it's just like, what am I doing wrong? And this is where you need to get into damage control and fix what has been done. But otherwise, I feel like everything else is redundant, and the only main thing to focus on is health. So the only things I feel like we really need to be stressed about is whether we're moisturizing enough, what products we're putting in our hair, if we're not retwisting too often or too tight. Like those are all the different things I feel like you should be stressed about. If you're not, then you're not doing it right. And I also want to add like the whole thing about like nobody's locks are perfect. Like everybody has some kind of insecurity, some kind of flaw. All right, let me be transparent with you guys right now. Okay, so I will tell you guys what my lock insecurity is. So let me find the lock exactly and I'll come on and show you guys. So I have locks like this that are really lumpy. They're not smooth. And that is one of my lock insecurities. The fact that they're not completely straight, like having a nice, evenly dispersed shaft. That is what I have a couple of them. And I don't know why, but this is one of the things. And they're not perfect. So it's not something that I'm stressed about, but it is something I'm just like, oh my gosh. When I first started, I was like, why aren't they straight? And this is one of the things that I was just like, okay, I was stressed about. But I can tell you guys now that I'm not as stressed or pressed about it now, because I mean, I know that my hair is healthy and it was just part of my journey. Like knowing that when I was retwisting at that time, maybe my retwist wasn't as tight enough, maybe I had some strands out, and I realized these were the times that I was also doing 2-strand twists when I was retwisting, so that's why it's a little bit more curlier. But it's just a matter of, you know what, that's just a phase, that's just a part of my journey, because your locks and your hair also tell a story. It tells you the different stages, the different parts of your life that you've been through. So if you have different parts of your locks that are a little bit curlier, they're a little bit straighter, some are even thicker, some are thinner. If it's not due to like any products or stress or whatever in your hair, that's part of your story. And just embrace it. Okay, I wanted to touch on the fact that people would wear hair over their locks, like protective styles over their locks, which is something that confuses me because locks are a protective style. So why are you putting a protective style on a protective style? I don't get it. And for those that are just starting their lock journey, I don't feel like it is best for you to take faux locks, add braids over your starting locks, your baby locks, because first and foremost, your locks hasn't even gotten to the stage where they can develop enough. Like adding the additional hair to the locks, one, you're weighing down your hair. So the same way your hair is supposed to be, like when you wet your hair, it extends and then curls back up, it will not get a chance to do that because the hair is on it and it's weighing it down. Secondly, you're slowing down your process. All the budding and all the friction that your hair is supposed to be going through is not happening because you have hair on top of it. That's not your hair. That's number two. And it's just a matter of like, you're just slowing down your process. You're not making your hair do what it needs to do. Like locks are just natural beings. They just do what they need to do. If you just leave it alone, your hair will do what it's naturally supposed to do if you don't touch your hair. Matte and entangled. So if you are manipulating your hair too much, doing all of this stuff, you're slowing down your process. Like you're not hurting anyone else but yourself. And lastly, I wanted to touch on the fact that you don't have to put every product that people are raving about, every product that you see on TikTok, every product that you see on Instagram, that everybody's like, oh, I love this, this is great. You shouldn't have to be trying everything, because just because their hair reacted one way, your hair can react another way. And you don't know if it could be a positive impact or a negative impact to your hair. Like honestly, all these products could add to buildup, they can add to weighing your hair down, they can add to a bad smell. Like honestly, just stick to one oil, one shampoo, and just keep it pushing. My favorite phrase for my lock journey is always gonna be less is more. And you can do it for yours as well. Making sure that you are doing the most minimalist thing ever in your lock journey. Locks, you ain't gotta do the most. You don't have to do anything at all. All you gotta do is moisturize your hair and let your hair be. Just leave your hair alone. All in all, I just wanted to emphasize, like, if you do feel frustration during your lock journey, just be more mindful of the things you are watching, of the things you are doing, about the thoughts you are having about yourself, your hair, what you are going through. Like, all of this plays into how you feel about yourself and the process that you're going through. Like, it's a lot. It's a whole embodiment. It's not like people would just be like, oh, it's just hair. But people don't realize like hair actually is a part of your identity. Some people distance themselves and say like, my hair is not me, my hair is not a part of me, or like I do not identify with my hair. I feel like as with people with locks, we definitely do identify with our hair, because our hair now becomes part of our identity. So if you are identifying yourself as someone that is scared, someone that is not strong, and it will reflect in the way you care for yourself, and it'll definitely reflect in your hair. So I just want you to make sure, like, if you're more mindful, take care of your body, eating more healthy, exercising, drinking your water, like, this journey will be a breeze because you won't even think about it. So I just wanted to come on here, give you guys some motivation, give you guys some juice to help you guys get through this, because I know it's going to be a long journey. It is not going to be easy. And just love yourself. That's the main thing I just want to say. Make sure that you're loving on yourself, caring for yourself, because we all need a little bit of love. So that's all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'll see you guys in my next video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. What do you feel is the most difficult part of your loc journey? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.